Without further ado, I give you Proud and Nasty. What's up, Mike? Thanks for joining me today.
Oh, hey, Civic.
How is it back there in the past 2 hours ago?
I know I'm living in the past. You're in the future.
Yes. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you agreeing to do the interview.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
So we saw just a little clip of you doing your thing on stream. How would you describe your own stream to folks if they don't know already? Oh, lost you there, I think.
Oh yeah.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Okay, there we go. Shit. No, yeah, I'm just trying to do my thing, and like, my thing is just like if I'm like playing music and feeling good, and if I'm feeling good, I can make people feel good hearing what I'm doing. It's kind of so that's pretty much that's what it is. It's just doing that, doing my thing.
It's a major feel good time over there. You're the
Yeah,
man with the magic hands, man. And as you can see in the clip, Proud Nasty has some keyboards. Keyboards. You have what some people call a DAW-less synth setup. You know, that term that gets thrown around, DAW-less, without the digital audio workstation, right? So it's all like live on the spot. Whatever we hear you playing, you're playing it on the spot on stream, correct?
Yeah, everything you're hearing is coming out of a 15-inch speaker that's behind me. So even the microphone I'm wearing, that's coming out of a an old 1970s PA head, and you just hear one microphone, stereo microphone in the room picking everything up. So
Hell yeah, so you mic your amp and play through.
no, I mean I just mic the room. You hear
Oh
the
yeah.
so you're yeah
Yeah.
you're hearing live what you would hear in a live stage setting.
That's rad. I love the live feel, man. It's like, yeah. I mean, it has a feel if you've never hung out in Proud and Nasty's channel. It feels like we're in a club or say like a lounge and you're like taking requests from the audience and just like playing your heart out for people all night. It's really cool.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, glad you dig.
And by the way, if you haven't followed Proud and Nasty, you can put in exclamation PN in the chat and you'll see the links to all of his social media. You can follow him on Twitch everywhere he is. But yeah, man. So you you have crazy chops on the keyboards. You'll be playing, you know, with each hand playing different pieces. Yes, and I need to turn down that notification, but that's all good. I got it right here. Thanks for the follow, by the way. And yeah, so man, how long have you been playing?
Oh, I mean, like doctor pulled me out of my mom's vagina and they just slapped me on the piano, and that's been it. Yeah,
you
that's pretty much.
you
Yeah,
took your first breath on the piano.
yo. They slap a baby's ass. They just slap me onto the fucking piano.
It definitely feels like
Yeah,
you're at home with it.
I mean, there's always been a piano. My great grandma played piano. My dad, my uncle,
Okay.
my mom plays piano, but she says she doesn't play piano. But she walk up to the piano and start just like playing a Lady Madonna, starts playing the bass line, and then starts playing the top thing, and I'm just like, fuck you, mom, like you play the fucking piano, you full of shit. So yeah, it's just
That's rad though.
and my great grandma, I like everyone says I would never got to meet her, but everyone says that like you would just like hum a song or like you'd mention a song and she just walk up to the piano and just start playing it. So it's
Man, that's
just
amazing.
you
Runs in the family. That's cool. And like, so didn't you have a piano like growing up in the house?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's always been a piano in my house. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's super cool. And like you can feel it, like you can feel how comfortable you are with it when you're watching on stream. Super cool. And you have like a really big like song list that is. And so yeah, like I'm sure that didn't happen overnight, but like how do you decide like on the songs you're going to include on your song list?
I mean, pretty much the audience has picked most of the songs that are on there. I mean, I started streaming solo on Facebook at the like beginning of when everyone was really like doing stuff from home, and you could there was no song request, and if somebody wanted a song request, it was $50 to play a song. I played only original music. I would make up songs for people on the spot.
That's dope.
But then I wanted to connect with more people and play, and so playing some of this music that's just like super familiar. It's songs that like they're earworms. They're songs stuck in your head. There's a lot of songs on the list that are songs that you like. A lot maybe people might not want to play, but because they're like, oh, it's a bad song. But if it's such a bad song, why do you know the song? So like there's a lot of those songs that end up on there too. I think have happened over time. The list keeps building from everybody requesting the songs.
I
So,
love that. You gotta like respect the power of the song, right?
yo.
Hell yeah. And so, but like you mentioned, like you started with like a lot of improv. You still do like you still riff on the keyboard a lot, and even like at the start of your stream, right? You'll often just be like playing it out, like just playing whatever comes to you, right?
But yeah, yo. I mean, we do a lot more improv before. The thing is that those streams would be about 2 hours. The improvising music takes a lot more out of me than playing familiar songs to come up with new things just out of nowhere. It takes a lot out of me to do. So it's also it's allowed me to stream longer periods of time, having this kind of cushion of this mental cushion where I can just like, oh, okay, I'll just relax and just let the things go from my mind or whatever.
That
So
makes sense, man. And it's like you
yeah.
don't decide everything you're playing off of like the song list requests often. That makes a lot of sense. It's a
Hmm.
lot to drive the whole show.
Yo.
What's up, song band? Yeah. You know what's up. And so yeah, but you do have originals that you do play on stream also, right?
Yeah, I got 14 originals on my song list. Yep.
That's dope. We're gonna listen to you play one of them on stream right now. Stick around.
Cool. Yes, Rob. It's right here. I need the Leslie amp fixed.
And that was Organ Liquor by Proud and Nasty. So I gotta ask, when did you lick your first organ?
When did I lick my first organ? Oh man, I don't, I don't, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a few years back. Maybe I don't. It's not. It wasn't a memorable moment. And I'd say I wouldn't say.
Just in the heat of the moment, just went for the
Yeah.
lick.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I
The,
guess what came first, like the song or the organ licking? Did you like lick? Did you
the
lick
song,
the keys?
the song came first. Yeah, the song
Okay,
came first.
okay.
Yeah, the song didn't come out of licking the organ. No, no. It was kind of like I mean, like a lick is something like in music, like playing a lick, like playing a riff on a guitar. You might know that. Like playing a lick is that. So like it was like, and then it was kind of like, oh, it's liquor, and then I was like, well, wait a minute, this will be cool to put like this is really a cool name for the song. But yeah, the song magically came out of my organ though. I mean, I'm 1956 Hammond B3,
Oh, sick. Yeah.
and the owner before had written sound settings in pencil across the organ. And one day I was like, let me dial in these sound settings, and then I started playing, and all of a sudden the song comes out. I was like, okay, and I showed up to the show with the band. I'm like, hey, I got a new song to play. Almost just like this lick came out of the organ, so the organ liquor, and we just start
Yes.
playing organ liquor. Yeah.
Fucking awesome origin story right there. That's so cool having the sound settings on there. Man, and so like you've probably played this a bunch of times, but like it's not like you play the same version of the song every time, right? Like that you mentioned that was like an extended solo part in that like of that song.
Yeah, I mean, because I mean the songs originally, I mean, it was written for a band. This, I mean, what you hear is all these there's a solo version of the song. I mean, but if you listen to the recording, you'll hear that there's bass, there's guitar. I play trombone on there. There's trumpet on it. I mean, there's actually two guitar parts going on there. So
Hey, by the way, where can people find your recorded songs?
I mean, it's on. I mean, Spotify, Proud and Nasty, or any YouTube, anywhere you type in Proud and Nasty, you'll see it. You'll see that stuff out there.
On all the places.
All the
Yes.
places. Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, but in
And it's
general,
also organ liquor is an approved song to like I got it's I released it through Color Red Records, and I made sure that they got it approved so it doesn't ding people on Twitch
oh,
if
that's
you play
awesome.
it. Yeah, so it's a song that can be played played on Twitch for background music, and it won't it's not supposed to be dinging people. So if anyone ever gets dinged from that song playing it, I let me know, because the label got that worked out with Twitch. So
Hear that, everyone? Everyone play that song on your stream. Everyone. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. And like in general though, right? You don't always play every song the same each time. You have like a huge range that I hear on stream. Like I'm always impressed when you ask someone like someone puts in a request and you ask them how should I play this? You want the acoustic version? You want me to go hard? Like it's really impressive to be able to play like the same piece of music that many different ways.
I'm just having fun. I mean, it's practice for me. I mean, before like you go to see Proud and Nasty live, or whether it's solo or with the band, and you're gonna hear an all original set, and you might hear one of these versions. I feel like it's a practice for me. Like, what I'm gonna take the best one day and use it on stage as like an encore song. I feel like so. That's why I put the most that I can into all the songs, no matter what style I try to play, because I think of it like that. Okay, this is a special song for me to play. And first off, there's the person who likes the song, and then there's me that wants to make that song sound awesome. So it's and then I
You've
find
both
it the
got
most
to
fun to
enjoy
do.
it,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yo.
that's sick. And so Ruckus, I think that's the link to it on YouTube if I'm not mistaken. I can't follow the link right now, but I think Ruckus was kind enough to drop the link to that song on YouTube. But yeah, and so just to clarify too, right, everyone, the band is Proud and Nasty. If you're looking for the band, that's Proud and Nasty. You're gonna find the man and the band under that name, right?
yeah. I mean, yeah, anything proud and nasty. That's me. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And again, all the socials hit exclamation PN. Um, and yes, so I think a couple members of your band make an appearance in this next clip. Let's check it out.
Alright, y'all. So this is our acoustic version of our single that we are releasing today, Organ Liquor, live from the Secret Garden Party. Jimmy James on the guitar, Aaron Harmison on the bass. I'm gonna play the melodica while Jason Gray. You're just gonna hang out and make sure the camera looks right?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, you ready? You wanna cut it off, G?
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. I want
Oh,
I want to be at that garden party.
that was fun. Good times there.
So good. And yeah, so like what the hell was that thing you were playing in the pool?
Oh yeah. It's a melodica. Yeah, it's a has harmonica reeds inside it, but it you blow inside it to create the sound.
But then
Yo.
still key in the notes, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah,
you have to
cool.
key in the note. Yo.
And then like yeah, so you already sort of talked about like the different parts you've played on songs. How many instruments do you play, do you think? Can you name
I
them
mean, I
all?
mean, well, keys are my main thing, and then like I play like trombone and trumpet on the organ liquor track though. I'm a trumpet player, played trumpet on there, and then I mean those and then I dabble with drums and vibraphone and like pandero and um panpipes. Tarko woodblock is a Peruvian flute thing I use, and
Yes.
um, yeah, I like percussion. I really like percussion instruments a lot. I mean, because the keys are a percussion instrument in itself. You're hitting it like it is a drum. So I've always been fascinated with percussion instruments. So
And then Ruckus Hullabaloo said, add to that rubber chickens.
rubber chickens and percussion instrument.
And yeah, no, that's a great point that the piano is a percussion instrument. People don't always realize that it's like the hammers making hits on the strings, right? Like, yeah.
Hmm.
And so like you play keyboards a lot on stream. You also have, sorry, what was the death whistle called again? You have like
Yeah, it's an Aztec death whistle. Yeah, I blow
yeah.
that for raids and special occasions because that thing is brutal. So.
Yeah, but so you have some different instruments that you play on stream, and sometimes you play them at the same time. I've got a special clip lined up just for that.
Okay. All right. Right on.
That's just a taste. You got to go to his channel if you want more action like that. I love it though. So, what is that trumpet called? It's like a it's one of those trumpets that people use for like marching bands, right? Or like
No, it's a P trumpet.
P trumpet. That's the
Yeah,
one.
it's a
Thank
it's
you.
just it's just a plastic trumpet. It's hard to play versus like if you're just trying to learn how to play trumpet, I never recommend it because a lot of the notes I have to bend them in order for them to sound in tune. So
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Target Songs? First time chat. Thanks for being here. And talking to Proud and Nasty, remember everyone, exclamation PN for the socials. And follow him on Twitch. Why not? So I remember you talking about on stream, I think we chatted about how you like got hired to play like horns for a gig even. Is that right? You've done gigs like where you were like the horn section for a band or in the horn section, I should say.
I'd bring horn. I was hired for like I think when I met yeah I was hired for a horn gig last year, and then it got canceled because someone got sick. So
Uh
but in terms of being hired just to play horn, let me think. Recently, no, never just to play horn. No.
but so you do still do gigs sometimes, and I know that's like it's slow because of the nature of the
Yeah.
world and everything, but I got the chance to watch you play with your band on stream. Like you streamed like that wasn't that long ago. That was this year, right? That you did
It was
like
last December. Yeah.
okay, it was December, right? Yeah.
December 30th. Yeah, pretty much this year. Yes.
That was super cool. It was like going to a live show from
Yeah,
the safety of my home.
I'd like to do more of that, but it's yeah, it's a lot of the gigs right now where it's like not worth the time to play right
Yeah,
now.
man. And I truly hope that picks up. I think it will.
Mhm.
Like for everyone's sake, but for your sake too. And just I've been working events for a long time. I work like, behind the scenes like stagehand in the event industry. And
Mhm.
it's picked up a little bit around here. So like I hope it keeps going that way. I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
more Proud and Nasty live stream shows.
Hmm.
Super
Yeah,
cool.
I would like that.
And so aside from your like range of instruments that you play, you get like a ton of sounds just out of those keyboards that you always have like set up on stream. Like huge
Hmm.
range out of all that. How many keyboards do you have like right there in your setup?
Oh, there's four. Yeah, four keyboards there.
It's dope. Yeah, and you make the
Yeah.
most of them. It's really cool. And
Yeah,
like
I mean, I don't- just yeah, yeah. I just work around work around what I have to work with. Basically, it's fun to it's a fun setup. That's for sure.
and it's like big for me that you like look for those sounds like, you care about your sound texture. Like you want to like create like the most interesting noise possible at any given moment. Like I've got this cool one to show everyone and then we'll come back in and talk about this.
Cool. Thank you.
These are analog synth harmonics there.
And again, that's just a small sample. Like you got to check them out. Go check out the range of sounds. And like another thing is you find your sound quickly. Like that was a good example of you like, messing around and finding new things. But like when you're starting a song, I notice you just like fly through the presets, find what you need and go for it. Do you like do you feel like did that come easily for you with these keyboards, or have you had to learn these specific keyboards that you have like for a long time?
Oh, I mean, they're the base station, like the sound you just heard on there, the Hitachi 5000 plus. That sound is like it's just it's two oscillator analog synthesizer. There's sounds I've been playing with since I was like 12 years old. I've been playing with synthesizers,
Oh yeah.
and then the Nord. It's real. It's there's not a lot of sounds. There's not a lot of sounds on the Nord either. It's just like shaping the sounds with effects and I don't know. I do find it kind of intuitive in the end. But I've been doing it for a long time. I mean, I learned how to program a FM synthesizer,
Yes.
DX7, which when I was like 12 years old at that point. My dad had one in the house, and then I figured out I got my own and figured out how to program it, and that is a lot more complicated than anything I have sitting in front of me right now. So this is fun. It's fun. I find it to become an extension of the playing in the end.
That's so cool, man. I have a little Korg Volca FM, and it
Mhm.
like emulates the DX7 basically. You can load the
Yeah, oh
same
yeah.
patches even, but like that's so cool that you had it at that age, and like your dad had it in the house. I've only been, working with this specific equipment that I have for like a year. Well, shit, I mean like 6 months now, and like so I'm ultimately impressed by like what you can get out of your whole setup. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always trying to like fill the full frequency range with what I have.
It's like on stream, we're pretty like glued to your setup, like with your camera. I mean, you have a few switching cameras, but like I imagine you like sleeping with your keyboards there and like eating your meals there. That's like all I know of Proud Nasty. He's on his
Yeah.
keys.
Yeah, I pretty much I live here on the spaceship. That's for sure. Yeah.
Love it, dude. And so you already mentioned like you're like miking the room. And like does that ever kind of like go haywire for your sound? Like that has its own technical challenges, right? Like just
Like I guess the other day I was streaming and there was a guy yelling outside on a loudspeaker when I was like mid solo, and I start hearing this guy on a loudspeaker screaming, and then I stop and I wait because I don't know if he was like singing along to the music or whatnot. And then I heard him like say like, "Johnny, I'll pick you up after 7." So like I think it was like a cop who and then I heard the beep, and then they like went off. So I imagine it was like a cop who like dropped their kid off at the like there's like a children's center across the street where there's like a screaming contest going on, or like there's this other yeah, there's like a game they play I've seen from my window where this guy throws the ball at the kids as hard as he can, and the kids like go flying 5 feet. And I mean, someone told me it's called dodgeball, but I don't think this is something else. This is like a malicious guy who throws balls at children.
Some
And so sometimes you'll hear some of that in the background, but other than that, it's not. It's like it's pretty chill. Yeah.
post-apocalyptic violent version of dodgeball, right?
Pretty much, pretty much. It's crazy.
And it gets pretty crazy out there. Just so everyone knows, where are you located?
I'm in Seattle. I'm in
Yeah,
Seattle,
man.
the city. Yeah, and like it's crazy here. I mean, they've decriminalized all drugs, so um, people are just running around on drugs in the street. It's crazy. It's pretty wild here.
Bop heads, dude. Crazy kids out there.
Yeah.
Pray for the youth. No. And so, like, I mean, it gets wild enough in your apartment, right? Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I've walked out and had to like be like, there was someone sleeping in my hallway. I'd be yeah. There's some yeah. I gotta be careful. Yeah.
but so, do you like, what about neighbors? Like, you've mentioned you mic your room, you got your setup like that. And so, like,
hmm
has that been an issue? Like, has that come up?
Mm, not in a long time. Like I like they're like they're used like I have my sound isolated.
Cool, yeah.
Like I have it really isolated now, but the upstairs neighbor used to say they could hear the bass frequencies through the metal pipes.
Yeah.
And so I adjusted the bass because my floor was vibrating at one point, and I adjusted things so I can have a snare drum on in the other side of my room, and the snare drum that will vibrate if there's bass frequencies in the room, and the snare drum doesn't vibrate. So if I know
Right.
if the snare drum starts to vibrate, that's how I actually gauge how loud my sound is.
That's a great, like, canary in the coal mine. That's cool. Yeah. And so, so they don't get bothered by things like this clip that I'm about to show. You like that segue? Here, check this out.
Baked tits, fuck yeah! A sushi, fuck yeah! Taco Bell, fuck yeah! Rodeos, fuck yeah! Bad Baby Beyond, fuck yeah! Liberty, fuck yeah! White Slips, fuck yeah! The Alamo, fuck yeah! Band-Aids, fuck yeah! Las Vegas, fuck yeah! Christmas, fuck yeah! Immigrants, fuck yeah! Popeye, fuck yeah! Democrats, fuck yeah! Republicans, oh yeah! Sportsmanship, fucks! America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, man!
Fuck yeah, America. Proud nasty, a true patriot. That shit was so fun. I was actually watching them for that one. I think I took that clip
Okay.
and continuing my tradition of like playing clips that I take of people. But yeah, super fun. And like I think that at least originally just came up like on the spot. So you like will accept like song suggestions. But of course like you get editorial approval over it. I mean,
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes. Yeah, I haven't played that one in a while because yeah.
it
That
gets
one didn't make my list.
it gets a
This
little
fun.
real in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, check out his Discord by the way. That's in that list of links that I put up there, and yeah, you can drop him song suggestions. He might play them, right?
Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah. I like suggestions because even if I don't play the song, at least I could listen to what people are listening to or what they think that I'm able to play, and I'm flattered a lot of times, I gotta say.
That's cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's cool just like, yeah, getting to know what people like, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You ever notice like someone coming in requesting the same song every time?
Oh yeah, that happens a lot. That does happen a lot.
I
I'm
like
not sure.
I like to request Here Comes the Rain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but so I mean, obviously you play a lot of music on stream, right? But that generally people who play music on stream, that's not 100% of their airtime, right? And so what I'm getting at is tell me about Siri.
Oh, I just have an iPad just so I can look at the Twitch chat, and it's been kind of convenient, but yeah, sometimes it's I guess yeah, sometimes it can be fun. It can be fun.
It seems like you have a complicated relationship with Siri.
I know. Yeah.
Let me show them what you're talking about. What I'm talking about. All right.
Hey Siri, could you please Google how many chucks would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could fuck wood when Peter Piper picked a peck of wickled pickled fucks?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many chucks would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could fuck wood with Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled fox. Check it out.
Yes.
Classic foul mouth Siri right there. Love it. That clip's just called Siri fucks.
Yeah, Joe, I think put that clip up.
Someone said Siri has an Australian accent. I have my Google Assistant set to a female British voice, by the way. You gotta, choose your accent wisely.
Yeah, I think it's Irish Siri. I think it's Irish.
Yes. You know, everyone has their own preference. I prefer my computers to talk to me in a British accent. But yeah, so like your stream has like changed over time, right? Like I love where it is. I love your stream, but it wasn't always like this, right?
No, no, no. I started from a cell phone, and then my friend gave me a 2012 Mac Mini, and I was streaming from there. And then I got all crazy with it. I couldn't handle all the emojis because I really like all the big emojis on the screen. And now, yeah, now I'm at this point where I'm on a PC. So.
It's like an escalation, right?
Hmm.
I feel it. I think a lot of people who stream can identify with that. You start somewhere and you just get in deep, right?
Yep, yep.
I remember you telling a story about waiting in line for the graphics card that you have.
Oh, yeah. I really wanted to have like a graphics card that could handle all the graphics. So I got up at I started like you can track the graphics card drops. It's not as hard as it used to be. I guess you can now get a graphics card, but it used to be you had to like see when they dropped them at Best Buy, and yeah, I got there like 7 in the morning. Yeah, to get that thing basically.
And then like the upgrade came through and like you've got the ultimate emote wall, ultimate Capuchin now on stream.
Right. Pretty much. Yeah, I can make them as the largest that I could possibly make them to go on screen, which is
It's a fun aspect. Like I was talking to someone recently, it's like when you see a streamer that doesn't have like the emote wall up, you're almost like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Come on.
yeah, it's definitely a fun thing on Twitch.
And then like so but reeling way back in time, I think you mentioned this briefly earlier, but you were streaming on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so like what's like the major difference from there to here?
Facebook is like it seems like it's fueled by negativity. So there's a lot like there's a lot of people on there that there's a lot of trolls, and you don't have
Yeah.
control over them basically. And you can't call your friend a slut. Like if you type the word slut, like what's up slut, you get banned for a week on Facebook.
Wow, okay.
So one of the first things we had when I got banned on Facebook, one of the first Twitch streams, everyone in the chat was saying "What's up, slut," and they felt like it was a place they could come that was a liberating place where you didn't get censored for saying a word. Because the reason I said it, I had a friend and she got banned for saying it to another friend, So I was like, no way, you did not get banned for that. So I typed it in the chat, and instantly it kicked my account from Facebook. So the chat freedom is definitely more freeing on Twitch, and you feel that on there. But there's still trolls that are real. You have no control over blocking the troll necessarily right away, or
Right.
you know.
And they sneak up on you, man. But
Oh yeah.
the Chaos Engine said, "Yep, I agree. I ain't been on Facebook for 5 years." And then Crackmother says, "I call my friends sluts on all the time on Twitch."
Right,
But
exactly. You should be able to call your friends sluts. That's like not. I don't think should be a big deal.
and
So
I mean, I agree. Like it's like Twitch has a good way of putting those options in. People can filter that stuff out. You can filter out basically any word you want, but then like I
so,
I turn it all off. I let it all fly. And you have, by the way, an amazing way of dealing with trolls on your channel. If you've ever witnessed like a proud and nasty troll interaction, I think you have a great way of sort of shutting people down without, like, I don't know, some people get so sensitive about it on Twitch, right?
yeah, I mean it's a lot of practice watching a lot of other streamers deal how they deal with it, and trying to figure out a way to handle it. But yeah, it's never fun though. It's never fun.
No,
I
right.
don't like it's like I feel like most of those trolls probably just need a hug in the end. It's I mean recently we're dealing with there's like the trolls that will come in and request the same song, and it's a troll request song. So I put you were there, I think, that one time. Remember you when the troll requested a song and we started saying, "Oh yeah, I played it," and then you played along, being like, "It was
Yes.
awesome," and
Yeah, and it's like that's the type of touch that I mean. It's not like, it's not like you come down on them and try to give them a life lesson. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, no, like,
uh-huh.
does some of that come from like playing live shows? Have you ever had to deal with hecklers at live shows?
Oh my gosh, all the time. I mean, I feel that you get a lot of similarities to the live show, but like people coming up, hey, play this song while you're mid playing the song. People
Right.
who the worst thing I hated at shows, this guy would bring a melodica and a case of harmonicas and be in the crowd practicing it, and I could hear it in there one time. And the one time this guy had a melodica out there, and I told him he needs to stop playing that melodica. So I jumped off the stage, grabbed the melodica out of his hand, and chucked it behind the drummer and went back up on the stage and kept doing my thing. And the guy kept dancing and doing his thing because he knew he was in the wrong. He knew he was wrong at that point. So
That's pretty rock and roll right there. And man, yeah, like get a fucking room. But yeah, that's where you need moderators, right?
right, yeah.
Um, and so like, yeah, and so we talked about Facebook, but like what made you like get on, Facebook to stream in the first place? Like if that's where the streaming started.
I mean, I had been streaming on Facebook, doing IRL stuff, streaming my gigs,
Okay, yeah.
well before like just to share things at least for six wait no let's see like 7 to 8 years at this point, because like
Oh,
all
yeah.
my all my shows I would do would be streamed live, multi-camera to Facebook and YouTube. But like yeah, for the past like 6 years, like prior to like the show's the live show's not happening as much. So
Man, yeah. So
yeah, so
OG at this thing.
it was already a place that I was streaming to before, and then to go do solo there, it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna what else am I gonna do? I want to play music still, so like that's what I do. So I kept playing music.
That's cool, man. Yeah. And so more recently you've expanded into a little bit of gaming occasionally. I want to be careful about that cuz you don't stream games very often, but you have, right?
Yeah, I mean, I did it a few times. It's not something that I really plan on doing much. I've started the game, like I stream the games, but I have more fun playing games on Discord with people on my Discord after the stream, where I don't have to like focus on reading a chat while gaming at the same time. It's not, yeah, it's takes at gaming takes out just as much energy out of me as it is to play music. If I'm gonna stream the game, it's a lot. It's very exhausting to stream gaming, and because I really I feel that if you're doing a game stream, you still have to give a lot of attention to the people watching the
Yeah.
stream, and and so it ends up being very exhausting to game. So
Hey, I
like
appreciate you saying that too. I was actually talking to Crack Mother about that just recently because it's like, so I feel like a lot of, not you obviously, but I feel like a lot of musicians look down on game streams, like as if, I don't know, it's like inferior. But, gaming is what built this Twitch platform into what it is. A lot of these features that we have are because of gamers. And that shit can get crazy to be like fully immersed in a game. That's even then, say, a multiplayer game. You're communicating with people and the chat and streaming. It's a lot to take in.
oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, shout out to the game streamers, right?
Oh yeah, it's yeah. I have mad respect for someone who can do a game stream and entertain the chat at the same time. Like I'll watch a game stream a lot of times just because I enjoy the interaction with the streamer. It doesn't even have to do anything with the game that they're playing at that point. So that's an important aspect of streaming a game. So I stick to streaming music. I've thought about doing some game stream, but again, I gotta be ready to like have a have a my energy for music though. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And so your music and pickles, right? No, tell me about pickles. What's the deal with pickles in your channel? No more
Oh,
pickles?
but no more pickles. Oh, I mean the salt content. Like I used to eat pickles and for redeems and like for to celebrate. People were subscribing and stuff like that. But the salt content in the pickles is just too high. And like if like, and yeah, one time I got done streaming, I ate a bunch of pickles, and my friend was like, "Dude, you put on some weight." And then I was like, "Oh, I felt weird." And I realized I was just bloated from eating pickles the whole stream. So I was like, I can't do this. This can't be healthy. Like if it's the salt content. So yeah, but I mean, I have like a vegan, like water-based shake before I stream. I got
Nice.
150 calories, and I drink water until I'm done playing music, and then I eat food. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I avoid sugar and caffeine and sodium before streaming because I don't want to crash off of any of those things basically.
Take that from pro streamer right here. No, seriously. That's really good advice. Yeah, and I mean like sodium's in everything too, so if you add like extra salty food, you're just going way over what humans should be
Yes.
ingesting,
It's
right?
not
Like,
not healthy, and I dance around the whole time. It's not good for health reasons. So
but back when pickles were a thing on your channel, I found this clip of pickle ASMR that I thought I'd share.
Thank you all for sharing this with me.
Hey, and shout out to the ASMR streamers too, right?
oh yeah, I can only imagine like the type of just like trolls they have to deal with also,
Oh
and to
man.
keep that composure the whole time. And yeah, so much about it.
And what's up, Firestone Rock Drums? Good to see you. Thanks for coming into the channel. First time chat. Woo! Welcome to the interview. And yeah, so like I was dying when I watched that. I just had to include that pickle ASMR. Is there any ASMR in the future Proud Nasty.
Oh, I don't know. It's like a lot of people who originally watch my streams are like, "Come on, Mike, I didn't come here to watch this shit." So it's
Right,
just
right.
like, it's just a fun thing just to explore. Like, yeah, just a fun, like just exploring the streaming medium, basically. So
And so like we've talked about like a lot of the things you do on stream, singing, dancing, playing music, eating pickles at one time. But the banter, the top-notch banter, by the way. But there's one other major aspect to your stream that I think is summed up nicely by these two short clips I'm about to play.
right.
Check this out.
Holy shit! Holy. Woo! Oh! Now check out my list. I don't do Snoop Dogg.
Tries to eat its tail, but it can't eat its tail. I've been trying to eat my microphone like a dog eats a tail. And I haven't been able to get to it. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, man. Reefing. No, so basically, I wanted to point out something, right?
Yeah, man.
You're talking about no caffeine. You smoke and do dabs a lot on stream. You're playing, you're dancing, you're singing, and you stream each time for a minimum of 4 hours and 20 minutes, right? For your music streams.
Yep.
That is fucking energy right there. Yeah, what a legend, right? Target songs. So man, like, how do you keep it up when you're like, what? How many songs are on your song list? Over 100?
There's like almost 300. Yeah, yeah.
Almost 300. So then you have all those songs on your song list. You're getting dabbed up on there on stream, and just like, man, I can't believe you keep it up that level of consistency. It's really impressive.
I mean, if you've seen the movie Reefer Madness, it's accurate.
It's accurate.
No, no. I mean, no. I was hit by a car as a pedestrian like 4 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And I use it medicinally for pain management, and I don't necessarily get really stoned out of my mind or anything like that, or like it's not incredibly sedative for me. I mean, sometimes I wake up, I could barely move my neck, and
Ouch.
I
Yeah.
start smoking, it seems it helps me. So
And I mean, it really does help a lot of people. And fucking thank God they legalized it for medical here in Missouri. Finally, I mean, we're in the stupid ages out here. Just kidding, Missouri, but yeah, like,
right.
and so Steinfrost, by the way, said 293. You have 293 songs on your
Oh,
song
what?
list.
They must have like. I feel like they take off songs like copyright things, or like you can't have this person's song on your list. You're not allowed to play it.
Huh? Maybe that
Sometimes.
is the case.
Yeah, that was 297. I believe you though. I believe it. I gotta go look.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
what
truly
is it?
impressive though. And like, so you did a 48-hour stream, is that right? Or was it
No,
24?
no. Oh, 26 hour. Yep.
26 hours still. So
Mhm.
smoking the whole time.
Yeah, I
26
mean, I
hours.
did. I did fall asleep like on my keyboard for probably like a minute and a half, and then like I would go to the bathroom and sit down and like pass out for like a minute, um, for a restroom break. But yeah, there was no break that was longer than like 3.5 minutes on that stream.
That is wild. And I mean, I've streamed for long streams,
Oh, you
but
weren't looking
that's
at it? Okay, I thought they might be moving it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, so I get to sit on a couch and type and chat, which is, I mean, that's tiring enough to be like engaged in chat for like hours on end. But man, still, just hats off to you, man. I really appreciate it. And like, it's good. Like we were talking about, Twitch doesn't like shut down like weed friendly streams. I'm down with that. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's legal where you live, is from what I understand. So
Yeah, completely. And yeah, man, truly a top shelf streamer. I'm telling you, everyone, go check him out. Exclamation PN. And I've got this jam I want to play for everyone to give you just like a little more incentive to go check out Proud and Nasty. Check out this song.
that's what that felt like in my head. Right there. Oh, fighting evil by moonlight, going in love by daylight, never running from a real fight. No, I'll never Sailor Moon. Never turning back on a friend. Always there to defend. Oh, she's the one who we all depend. She's the one named Sailor. Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter. Oh, she's the one named Sailor Moon. She's fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. Oh, the city skies to help the fight. She's the one named Sailor Moon. Oh, she's the one named Sailor Moon. Oh, she's the one named Sailor. Can't hear this is real weird.
Little action on that right at the end of that clip there, even. Yeah, man. So Sailor Moon theme, super spaced out and funky.
Yeah.
That is a fun one. You can find like Disney songs on Proud and Nasty song list, and I mean anything from funk to rock to punk to like to Prince to like anything you want. So check him out, man. And like Mike, I really appreciate you being here. You were like one of the first streams that I really like found a place to like hang out in.
All right on.
It was like
Yeah.
really a place I wanted to be. on Twitch. Super fun place to be.
Well, yeah, well, yo, thank you, and yeah, thanks for having me here too. Thank you.
And you I've already shown you something like this, but I have a little token of my appreciation for you coming on and talking to me. I know you're on a delay, but check that out on the screen when it pops up.
Oh, what a okay.
We've gone full 360 rotation with it.
What? That's ridiculous.
Right? I love it, man. And I really appreciate you being here, taking your time out, and bringing your people in earlier. Proud and Nasty raid earlier today. I really appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, oh man, so yeah, it was a good time. So no, thank you. That's putting that all together like that. That's super cool. Super cool.
Hell yeah, man. And you know the tradition. I asked people to pick out a movie. You gave me a few choices, and I went with Coming to America for
Oh
today's
yeah,
selection here.
oh yeah, that's one of my favorite comedies. It's classic. The new one's bad though. Don't watch it.
Don't watch Coming to America. Like that annoys me, man, where they just keep using the same title for like the remakes,
Oh,
reboots, and sequels and shit.
so yeah, such yeah. I don't. I'm not talking about that one.
Yeah, let's not discuss the new one. The old one, classic Eddie Murphy, right?
Yo, yo.
Hell yeah, let's get into it. Again, thank you so much. Thanks for your time, man. And stay funky out there.
Oh yeah, take it easy.
Hell yeah, man. Everyone else, enjoy Coming to America.